Hello, fellow bunnies. Welcome to more
I have an
Zenless Zone.
alter. I have an alternate name. I am no longer Rusty Crusader. I am Rusty Gooner.
That's funny.
I'm sorry I interrupted your intro. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yay! I got them all. Let me just get this. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Alright, hitting. Fantasy, comedy, romance. Nice. And then I go out. I have to do all the things before I do anything else. I need to fit out the fulfill the compendium.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
I have a question for you, Rusty.
Hmm. What's up?
Do you ever enjoy the smell of freshly brewed coffee?
Coffee.
Yes, but I don't drink coffee much anymore. But yes, yes I do.
Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl.
Yes, it is. Nice. Okay.
Well, seems like my noodles were just what you needed.
Nice. Put the ready real quick. I'll take that. Thank you very much. What's here? Oh, internal level. Oh, I reached 39. Nice. Nice. Oh, wait. I missed it. What's with the notices? Alright. Let us commence with the story.
Wait, why do you ask about the smell of fresh coffee? An oddly random question.
I don't know. I just like sometimes the smell of freshly brewed coffee is it's a very pleasant smell in the morning. You know?
Yeah.
Even wise, get
Even
everything
though I don't
sorted
like-
out the store, and the day of the lecture arrives.
Even though I don't like the taste of whatchamacallit, even though I don't like the taste of hazelnut coffee, I enjoy the smell quite a bit.
I never had hazelnut coffee.
Very nice. I mean, well, it smells very nice. I don't. The taste is all right if you like hazelnuts.
I mean,
Hazelnuts are kind of mid.
I've had coffee with like hazelnut creamer.
Yeah, hazelnut coffee itself.
Are you ready, Mel? Let's head out to Luminous Square. Okay, but why did you get sleep? Your eyebrows are still there.
I'll never get sleep. Not with you, Bill. Bro, that could be taken so wrong on so many levels.
God damn it. And BB just has her face in her hands. At this point, I might just toss you both into the sea.
And then we can be together. And wet.
God damn it, Bill. Shut up. Oh, Rusty, look at the potato graphics.
I can't, it's too painful.
The crosswalks aren't there.
Oh no. I feel so bad for you.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers.
It's quite lively here.
Looks like a good attendance. The place is really hopping.
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Juyuan. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Juyuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
What's wrong?
Is something wrong? Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Juyuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Jiu and Chingy walk away looking serious.
Maroon. He's the guy who was using the EMP emitter, right? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Alright, time to make a stealth roll. Yeah, come over here. The spot here is perfectly blocked off by a wall. Nobody will notice us. Shh, let's Jiu and Chingy are talking about what just happened. Well, the path outside public security.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We
It
assumed
takes
they were
20
targeting
seconds,
vehicles
stop. Bro,
transporting
stop.
valuable ether
Bro,
resources
stop.
for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Yeah.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
That's when.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
Oh,
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing.
Oh.
I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
Yeah. They're both well-trained officers, but the two of them alone still aren't enough for this investigation. Plus, that evidence is also crucial for us. We can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. So let's head home, connect the HDD system, and help them out down the hollow. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Okay.
God damn, he's juiced. He's juiced.
Alright, let's deploy. I can't believe it took me so long to realize that Officer Chewie was a dog. Well, acted like a dog.
Yeah, I'm surprised it did. Normally, you're pretty keyed into stuff like that, but I guess since it has nothing to do with tentacles,
I'm going
you
to punch
didn't
you
really
in the
wanna-
face. I'm gonna
you
punch
didn't
you in
wanna
the
see it.
face.
You were like, I don't have.
I'm
There's
going
no
to-
tentacles.
Shut the fuck up, you piece
Judging
of
by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Meanwhile, in the workshop.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Barry, can you find a shortcut to the carrier?
Affirmative. Planning the route now.
Let's leave the route to Fairy Bell. We just need to get Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi there without being found out.
Can you detect the signal from the
Back. Welcome back, he says.
Whew. It's a good thing I had Chewie with me.
I see it.
Yeah,
The
the good
evidence
thing you're
carrier's
yeah,
up ahead.
because I don't know how else you'd survive the Dune
Kingy,
dimension.
we should head over there now.
But I was talking about how I don't know if any of the characters would survive.
Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
I'm doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it.
About to bring out a
Key to unlock
rotisserie chicken
the
and some ranch dressing.
Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Chuyuan, watch out!
Hail of bullets comes from behind a short wall nearby, striking the evidence carrier.
They got cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush. But we can take them.
That voice does not fit your body, sir.
Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day. Get them, boys!
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive. Face the consequences.
Stop resisting. Locking in.
Out of my way!
Sustain fire. You're under a...
Nice.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us?
No restriction! Fire at will! Locking in.
We don't even know what's going on what they found. Damn, you can quote me on that.
Loot. Is there any loot? Is there any loot? No loot, okay.
Stop right there!
I can't believe there's an ambush here, too. This rate, we'll run out of ammo.
Face the consequences.
Stop resisting. Sustain fire.
This isn't good. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
We have to get them out. Do something, Fairy.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the 2 officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Bell has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
You remember what Qing Yi said. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Bell.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
Meanwhile,
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue. Exactly. Now's not the time to argue. Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both? Who are you? Why should we trust you? I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
All right. So, what's the plan? I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
oh hey, cutscene. Look at the potato
What
plant.
about the enemy? Leave that to me.
Your potato in my graphics.
Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
Oh, bad shot.
A spatial fissure! After them! Huh?
They're chasing us. There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in.
Well,
They'll catch us at this rate.
well, there may not be music, but at least it's better than the music not
I
catching
have
up.
a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Huh?
Huh?
There's so much chaos, like war, and just really just gets a man going.
Get them! Hurry up!
It's funny how a spatial fissure ended up appearing in the latrine.
Yeah.
The
Oh, you're
public.
watching that cutscene?
Yeah, the public latrine.
Yeah.
And look at all the potato graphics. Isn't that glorious, everybody?
Call the outhouse, buddy. Hey, look, Zhu Yuan's cake is amazing, even in potato graphics.
What does that have to do with anything?
You said potato graphics are amazing, and I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about GUN's ass.
Yeah, you were talking about potato graphics, and I just added on an additional little bit of information, while also affirming your statement and agreeing with you.
Chingy.
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
All right. We can finally talk.
If they kill off Eos, I'm gonna be mad.
Wait, why? Wait, where did that come from?
Don't you remember what you said?
You're being booed
Yeah,
from
but that was
Bellabog.
so random. Like, your chat doesn't have the context. You're just like, man, if they kill off Eos, I'm like, but why though?
Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin.
That's me. I'm Faithin.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Bellabog.
Yeah, I was helping Bellabog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence
Take a
back.
quick water break.
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent
Oh,
situations,
that,
officers
that
have the
didn't
right to
sound
recruit
right.
assistance without
That sounded like
verifying
you
their
were slurping
identities.
something else.
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that
Why don't
evidence
we
back.
beat this?
Deal.
Hackers.
Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Faithin. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Oh.
Since we
Thank you for
lack
the
the
hydrate.
manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
I'm going to stretch. Okay.
Don't forget your lower back stretch.
Whoa. There we go.
What are all these sounds you're making?
Ugh.
I can make Gunner sounds too. You don't sound like you're stretching, you sound like you're gooning. Oh, is that what it means? Does the stretch thing mean to
That's
goon?
not what it means, you piece of shit.
I've learned something new. I'm gonna stretch too. Let's go to the stretch dimension.
There seem to be a lot of suspicious spots around here. Oh, no, hello. I'm Joe Yuan. There seem to be a lot of suspicious spots around here, Qingyi. Yeah, the coordinates match where the evidence carrier was last spotted. This has to be where the suspects made their move. Chingy, Proxy, we're running out of time. Let's split up and investigate.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area.
Cool.
Loading environment data.
Bell, let's investigate the area thoroughly.
Master, I have found a collapsed bamboo up ahead. I detected a large number of banned hollow explosion plugs inside the bamboo. It is likely has undergone multiple illegal modifications. Additionally, the word Big Head is sewn into the back corner of the bamboo's outfit. The bamboo's electronic system and carrot have been severely damaged, likely caused by close-range EMP. Affirmative. The bamboo was likely discarded because it would be difficult to repair and inconvenient to carry. However, I can help you restore some of its functions. Let's get started. I'll save you, little guy. Easy. Reminder, the bamboo has restarted, but it cannot communicate normally. No. Beep. Master, the bamboo shared an audio clip from its storage module. It seems like it's trying to thank you. Listen, a vehicle is coming. It's the evidence carry. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. Got it. I'll stay close to you, Master. Oh no, Big Head was affected by EMP. Even the forklift doesn't work. And beep. Please, little guy. Escape while you can. Master, there is a small forklift parked up ahead, and Officer Chingy isn't checking it. There might be clues in that forklift. Did you find Officer Chingy? Yes, this forklift seems suspicious. Look, all the vehicles around here are more or less corrupted. This one shows no signs of corruption, even without an anti-corruption coating. Did it survive? That's very possible. We should probably take a closer look. Investigate the driver's car. The vehicle's electronic system is down and can't be activated. Looks like it's been affected by an EMP. But the dash cam's audio recording is still accessible. Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? It's open on all four sides. What's the matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever, just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data. The recording was cut off, but we've already gathered plenty of useful clues. What's this? Oh, thank you. I detect marks of a heavy object being dragged on the ground. I also detected a section of the wall connected to the ground with a dust coverage of only 57.5% compared to other areas. It is likely that some items were placed there recently and have since been removed. Cover drags heavy drops away? That's weird. The evidence crate is already heavy enough. Why to bother dragging other things nearby? Oh, the drag mark seems to extend further. Let's take a look ahead. What's wrong with you again? Hey, Proxy, I'm examining the footprints left around here. Looks like these footprints were deliberately covered up. It's hard to tell which direction they went, but it can be inferred that there were at least two people. This is some basic investigation skills, but thank you. Anyway, these footprints might belong to the culprits who attacked the evidence carrier. The question is, where did they go after finishing their work? I'll jot down these questions for now. Maybe we'll figure it out once we get more clues. I suspected the heavy object was dragged all the way here. There's similar marks up ahead. Let's go check them out. trap marks in here. Do you have the options of let these marks to be the ones at the end of the corridor? We gathered enough clues. Let's move on to the deductions. That's exactly what I was thinking. Based on the clues left at the crime scene, this could probably be where the culprits attacked the evidence carrier, but there are still many details that need to be sorted out. Oh wait, no, I'm cheating! Ah! First of all, how do you think the culprits got here? Indeed, judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene. Next, who's most likely to be the owner of the damaged bamboo we just found? Right, considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense. Next question, how did the culprits flee the scene after getting what they wanted? Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprits left on foot. Great. Now that we've reached a consensus on these key questions, it's time to put my skills to good use. Are you going to replay the case in your mindscape to uncover the whole story? Ooh! Exactly. Since you're a bamboo, how about linking to my mind space and investigating with me?
Go ahead, Val. Link with me.
This way, Proxy. Is the world reconstructed? It's large, but really, it's just technology from the White Star Institute. No time to waste. Let's skip the chit-chat for now and take a good look at what happened back then. Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? It's open on all four sides. What's the matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever, just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Ed's character data. Listen, the vehicle is coming. It's the evidence carrier. For a second there, I thought my phone was going off. Got it. I'll stay close to you, Master. You must think they are well prepared and feeling pretty smug at this point. They didn't expect the EMP to be that powerful. So now we're about to have some mixed feelings. Oh no! Big Ed was affected by EMP! Even the forklift isn't working now. The EMP is that powerful? The bamboo's done for and the forklift is kaput. Now what? Don't panic, let's grab the evidence first and we'll have someone pick us up later. Seems like they're no worries at all. Even though the EMP threw them off, with all their people surrounding me and Judy in, they never have imagined how things would turn out. What did they just say over the comms? The 2 PubSec officers are gone? What? How? I'm not sure what's happening on their side. They sound pretty panicked, but we're out of touch with the outside, so no updates yet. What a mess. Do you think those 2 PubSec officers will come for us? If all those people couldn't take them down, how are we supposed to stand a chance? We better find somewhere to hide. Securing the goods is the top priority. You're right. Hey, look at those boxes. We can pile them up at the entrance to make it seem like there's no way through. Alright, let's get to it. You know, they could...
You secure the load, Julian. Yes! And so, the truth is revealed.
The culprit is hiding up ahead.
Out of my way!
Oh, rats! It's PubSec! Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
Here to assist. Following orders.
You're under arrest! Locking in. Sustain fire.
Let me loot real quick. Let's see if there's anything to loot. Is there anything to loot? I hope so.
You know,
even
that's a
Look,
good.
They're carrying
like,
an etheric matter container.
that's a
Do you think
good
this is really
saying.
the
Like,
stolen
there's a
evidence?
big difference between writing characters that are flawed and having bad writing that makes the characters stupid. Right?
Yeah.
Because on
Yeah,
the one
no
hand,
doubt about
you
it.
have
Even with
like
it sealed,
a character
Explorer gives me
making
the
a
creeps.
mistake or making a bad decision due to an inherent flaw or some kind of experience that they had. But at the end, like, they should figure that out or get called out on it if they are like on the heroic side. If they just do something stupid and there's like no kind of like, and they're almost treated like they were in the right, and they just like that just makes people frustrated.
Alright.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
A few minutes later.
The exit is just up ahead.
Well, I guess this is where we part ways.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Qingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
I hope so too. Then we walks away and soon disappears from sight.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
All right, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Ah, right.
You know,
Logically speaking,
I wrote
while
cunning
monitoring
hairs
the
as
evidence
something I
carrier,
really shouldn't have.
Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched, and upon seeing us, assumed we were there to investigate.
That was by accident. I misspelled cunning hairs in the most sus way possible. Yeah, there you go. You finally got it. You got it. Joel, I think she's got it. I think she's got it. I had to tell the joke twice, but she got it.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. It reminds me. Okay, so I was homeschooled for the majority of my life. So like,
Yeah.
back when we were still being homeschooled, one of my sisters had an assignment. It was just like what kind of pet she wanted, so like a pet horse, but she forgot the S.
Oh. At least you didn't add a W. I did something similar. I wanted to write a pet fox.
2 days later.
There you are. Are you free today?
Yeah, I realized your
Wanna come with me
sound
to the
settings
public
were a lot
security
better than
precinct
mine.
at Lumina Square?
The public security.
I feel a bit uneasy every time I hear public security these days.
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qingyi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
Shouldn't we at least get them a membership card for the store?
Come on. You can't be seriously thinking about it. I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
That's the one where the protagonist goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? That is indeed a solid movie.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Hey, Mom. Let me go. Let me check that monitor real quick.
Oh yes, let me go scan my security tapes. Where are you, mother? Are you there?
She didn't call. She didn't send me a text or anything, so. Eh.
Oh,
She's probably
Razor,
fine.
you're here.
Oh, hey, hey, Razor, what's up?
Mate. Yeah, I was busy. Didn't join the call, so.
Hey, no worries.
Great.
I'm just
Just
streaming some
hanging out.
Zenless.
I'm just trying to finish writing the story. I wrote something real cringe.
The heroic cringe.
Oh, we've got
No,
everything
it's
packed.
it's
Let's get it in the car.
It's Crow hitting on Trigger.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers.
What
What brings you here?
Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck Crow won't hit on?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
I was about to say.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
There's some other absence rooms somewhere.
But GUN, it was supposed to be you
Oh,
going on stage for the
okay.
interview
I got
during the
another one.
seminar.
He won't hit
Why
on
did
his
that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on
his
instead?
assistant Mio.
I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went
Crow
well.
trying too hard to be
largely
a
due
whore.
to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say.
Correct term is
That's
manslip.
awesome.
It's the same thing either way. What does it matter?
It matters. It's like the
It's not
difference
often
between a
we get to
butler and a
meet new
babe.
people,
There's a difference.
So we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
This is probably a relatively short stream, but since it's practically the end of the chapter, and my internet's giving me shit, I might end up
Well,
here.
they're getting ready to leave.
I feel so
Why don't we
happy.
take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
10 minutes. Okay.
I never expected our time at the
Oh,
Lumina Branch
yeah,
to
you
be
know,
so
since
eventful.
it's so late, why did you join in the
Things turned out
first
okay.
place?
The seminar settled, case cracked,
Okay.
evidence
You
secure.
can pop in and dip, bro.
It's just a shame. The
me
reports
stick
we
my
have to
toes
write
in.
are gonna be lame.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello. I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Never thought I'd do this before.
I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
Oh god, Genuine had a chuny face. That's
My
amazing.
apologies. It's just,
Yep, you damn right
this
you did.
message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice.
Hey, Mom.
A real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Oof, okay.
Are those
Hey, Mom.
words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Okay, you didn't respond, and I was scared.
You were about
I
to
didn't hear-
start doing
I didn't hear-
dishes. That's
I
what's
didn't
about
hear
to
you
happen.
Say hi, even though I have my one ear exposed.
You were gonna be like, "Oh God, I have to go do dishes."
No, I didn't hear my mom, so I thought somehow somebody broke in.
Yeah, that was.
Because the case of the unidentified
gonna laugh
monster
my
discovered
ass
by
off. You were
Bellabog
just gonna run
Industries
off
has
and
been
do dishes.
transferred to Section 6.
Oh boy.
My intelligence
Oh,
officer
man.
pointed out that we might
Okay, I'm
need
just
you to
gonna
come in
put this on auto
and
so
provide
I
some
can
more
get it
detailed
quickly.
intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling
This
me there's
this
something wrong
cutscene's
with the
gonna go on
evidence?
for a bit.
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it
Is
with
that a
DNA records of missing
strip-loaded-
persons and criminals throughout the city,
What?
but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at Hand?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
That night, a certain meeting room in the tennis court public security building.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have
At least,
any
yeah,
idea how long
PubSec
I've
may
been
not
waiting?
be the best brand, but at least they're innovative.
Wait,
I never thought I'd see
it's
another
you!
stripper clip, another stripper clip pistol again in my life, but here we are in 2025, with loaded with a stripper clip.
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your
We
idea
going
to deal with
places.
the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place.
Oh.
Well then,
Conspiracy.
there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You
Can you
and that
beat
bastard
Yakuza
behind
PS2
you were
without
the ones who
upgrade?
convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place.
And I cleaned the kitchen.
Okay.
The dishes are gone. Look,
And
mother.
now you want
No
me to take all the
dishes.
blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen.
Huh? Mama Sagi says
Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included
hello,
research
gentle.
of it and explosives for
I am
it.
anything but gentle.
Your real goal is to
Rusty
retrieve
says
the
he's anything
evidence,
but
isn't
gentle.
it? I wonder what would happen if I
Says, well,
brought
you're
this
gonna
up in
figure it
court.
out.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Stand down as a
Baseless
gentleman, not as a
fantasies, you
coward.
say? Huh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
They know.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right?
I know.
I can't stand clingy men, but I must say, that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
You return home with Wise. That doesn't sound sus at all.
Alright. Now, this is a good time to stop here. So,
Yes.
I can't.
You don't
I'm
want
not
to
rating
your mother.
anybody,
You
so,
don't want to show your
yeah.
mother what happens next, don't you?
Well, I just don't want internet cutting me off again, that's all. Anyway, thank you all so
Yeah,
much for
true.
joining me. We're going to have a game session tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow. And hopefully my internet will be behaved by then. Anyway, thank you all so much
Yeah,
for
let's
joining
hope.
me. Remember to be happy, remember to be healthy, and remember to be having Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.